Hello, hi, my beautiful collective. Welcome or welcome back. So, what have you actually already acquired that you may not even be aware of? What might you still be fighting for because you're not fully aware that it's already in your sphere or in your energy? How it might be playing out for you now, and then we'll get some extra clarifiers and some guidance for you at the end, my lovelies. So, if there's anything that you've been thinking about or been working towards, and maybe you feel like you haven't seen some results, this is probably the reading for you. So for pile 1, we have the beautiful pink petal. Right? With the copper crystal. Pile 2, we have the yellow petal. With the garnet crystal. And pile 3, you have, the beautiful blue petal. With lepidolite. Okay, my beauties. Take a second, see which petal or color might be calling to you, and I'll see what your choice. Welcome my pile 1s who chose the pink petal and the copper stone. So my lovely, we're going to look into what is already yours. This will be on this side here. You have number 28, Goddess Lakshmi, prosperity, beauty, and fortune. Then you have last quarter moon in Pisces, talk less, feel more. Then you have the ancestors. And the observer. What I'm feeling first, my loves, for you guys, it's almost like a feeling of a mastery of a divine feminine energy, that you have honored, sustained, and nurtured this side of you. And I think they're saying even more so now to like sit in that energy still, but I feel like you've already done it. This is what's already yours. Like you've already, again, like I said, mastered this sort of feminine expression is the word. This very bountiful, radiant, glowing, beautiful energy, and this, talk less, feel more. Same feeling as the observer. And the ancestors are blessing you with this prosperity, with this beauty, with this fortune. And they just said, like, after a period of struggle. So it may be why it feels like my point is, like, regardless of what stage you're at, it feels like it's already in your energy. This is hence the point of the reading. So don't worry about it. Talk less to yourself about doing more or all of whatever might be happening for you. If they just want you to feel more, the ancestors are sending you messages I'm hearing on a daily for you to absorb and just take in. That's what I'm really getting, to take in. Interesting. Let's see what you might still be fighting for because you're not fully aware that this is present for you. September. So September could be significant, or was, I'm feeling significant, or Virgo might be significant. Butterfly, a change for the better. And Vine, seek out information that will help you. So again, something that you still might be fighting for here is maybe something that may have started in September, or with a Virgo, or in Virgo season, or in the fall. You've been working at making a change for the better for yourself by seeking out methods, modalities, new information. But what Spirit is saying, what you're still fighting for, like, you don't have to do that anymore, is what I'm saying. It's almost like I said, you found the formula that works for you right now. So continue to honor that. You don't have to keep looking or searching for more. That's interesting. Let's see how this might be playing out for you. So if these energies apply, my lovelies, then this is definitely your pile. So we have the Magician in the reverse, awareness. The Emperor, authority. 2 major arcana right off the bat. Emotional loss, 5 of Cups. So first energies of how it's playing out for you, my lovelies, is, again, feeling sort of a lack of power, a lack of your own magic. And so it's almost like you went about it in a very practical, organized way. You know, you took the emotions out of it, is what I'm feeling. You removed it and you just went to work at whatever way this was for you, and however prosperity, beauty, and fortune plays out in your life. This is what this feels like. Like there was like this sense of like, I don't feel myself, or something is missing. Like I said, that loss of magic, that's what I'm getting most strongly from this Magician card in this deck. And the authority, again, with like taking control, taking responsibility for, you know, how I go about it, how I think about something. And I think you took control. That's what it's feeling like so far. Yeah, the heart chakra underneath the Magician in reverse, like I said, not feeling quite fully yourself. Solitude with the Hermit underneath the authority, like I said, just went to work. Like you dove deep. And again, I feel like it's possibly a journey from September. 9, solitude, like you might have started this journey in September. And then balance, beautiful, with justice. Beautiful, you know, and look at this, 4 major arcana out of 6. Well, technically, you know, maybe 5, but still, like there's this balancing out now of all the work that you've done. Now you can sort of take a breather, not like rest on your laurels, just what you're doing is already working for you. And like I said, it's already here. It's already yours, love. So Spirit is telling you to chill for a bit, to be the observer, and to look at the progress that you've made also. That's wonderful. Okay, so if you're still fighting for, let's see, more information or even more of a change, or wanting to go farther, I didn't want to bring this up. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like it was absolutely necessary. But they're bringing me to like a weight loss journey in particular. And for some, or like a health kick. It doesn't necessarily have to be weight loss. It could be weight gain. It could be muscle mass. It could be better health. It could be skincare. Like it's like a self-care in all-encompassing is what I'm feeling. But it feels like a change from one energy to another. That's why I felt like a weight change, or skin change, or a financial change. You know, like however this applies for you. So what I'm feeling here, my loves, what you're still fighting for, let's see if there's what the advice technically is based on how this is playing out for you. Like, how do they want you to navigate how this energy is playing out for you? Let's ask that. We have the High Priestess. Yes, with the Magician. That deep sense of knowing, that awareness, that heart awareness too. Six of Swords. Authority, yeah. Movement in the direction of following your own advice, of sticking to a regime. 3 of Cups. Maybe you cut out a lot of like social engagements, or maybe they're asking you to allow yourself some more playtime now, like with friends, and be a little bit more social. Because like I said, it feels like you went into the solitary energy of like getting to work about whatever this goal was, of you accomplishing it. And like I said, it's already in the works. It's being accomplished, in other words. So I feel like you can give yourself a little bit of a break, to be the observer, to talk less, to feel more, and to get reacquainted with some old friends. That's what I'm getting first. See if it changes at all. Then we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. with the heart chakra. Yeah, beautiful. You know, letting go of those burdens, those overthoughts, excuse me, the way things used to be, releasing patterns. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, like the alone time was definitely beneficial for you. You took it like a boss, like you handled that energy and you used it to its most benefit. No longer feeling like, again, that magic is back, in other words, from what I was feeling from the beginning. Or if it's not back, it's on its way back in full force. Oh, two wanted to come out. I see. So we have the Empress in the reverse with the Balance, which is with Justice, another major arcana with the World. Yeah, like I said, like mastering this divine feminine energy. It's like a full completion now. Like, I think that you're coming to the end, if I'm honest, like the end of this, whatever this journey was. It doesn't mean like it's the end of this new thing you've implemented, but the initial stages of making it now a habit, it's implemented is the way I can best describe this. Oh, perfect. And then underneath your deck, Two of Cups. Look at that, harmony with self, harmony with other, you know, feeling more beautiful, more attractive, more alluring, get more stable, more balanced. It's lovely. It's amazing. So my collective, these were quick messages today. That was the goal. So you never know though sometimes, because I never want to say that, because as soon as I say that, it ends up being like a half an hour. So my lovely, what is here for you already, babes? It is prosperity, beauty, and fortune. They want you to be the observer. The change has already happened. They are proud of you. They have seen what you have done. They want you to continue to to continue to follow your own regime and allow yourself now to tap into the external energies of the people around you to get, it's almost like they want you to be seen now. And it's not in a sense of showing off, but it's like a full transformation that should be honored. That's the best way I can put it. It's beautiful. Okay, my lovelies, and your closing message for today is crack, walnut tree. What do I know without knowing why or how? I'm going to read a little passage from the book today. Spirit wants me to do that. So just the darkened part, they said. Walnut trees help us unwrap the layers that shroud our innate wisdom and counsels us to use our brains in service to our hearts. This is this here, which you've done. I think you've mastered it, my lovely. Rather than the other way around. So the answer to your question, the answer to the question you're asking yourself today does exist. It's already inside you. You're probably aware of it, or can feel it nudging you for attention. However hazy that sensation feels, wrapped around your answer is a shell, likely composed of fear. Walnut tree encourages you to apply pressure and crack that nut open already. What do you have to lose? You've already cracked it, my friend. It's like what you know to be true now. I really do feel like it's just a beautiful balancing out of this energy and just a confidence coming back to self. It's beautiful. Okay, my lovely collective, I hope these messages found you well and it left you even better. I'm sending you so much love. Until next time, ciao. Welcome, my beautiful pal-twos who chose the yellow petal and the garnet. Let's get into what is already yours, my lovelies, which will be on this side. Beautiful. Number 4, Archangel Uriel, illumination, inner power, ideas into form. Yeah, full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. The reason why I paused here is because I was feeling the illumination very strongly from Uriel. And then they brought me back to pile 1 with these cards, and they had this observer card. They're making me feel something very similar from that card in this energy. So it's making me feel, especially with see the bigger picture, what I feel like is already yours is a particular insight or a wisdom or something that you've actually legitimately put into form. There's an inner strength that's been accomplished or is developing. Your fire, your inner fire is shining brighter. Beautiful. Dare to dream. Yeah, that's that inner fire. And then the paradox. You know what I'm getting, Peltu? It's almost like a disbelief that whatever you're asking for, what your goal was, is actually coming true. And it's almost like the dream that you do have now is a complete, like, 180 flip of the version you used to be before. It's like I feel like a very clear determination from Uriel. Like, clear determination. Maybe they're also saying for you to take a step back so that you can look at your dream a little bit more objectively and allow the paradox to aid you in its further development. But again, this section over here, my love, is about what's already yours. And it's like, it's like I said, it's almost the disbelief that this is actually coming to fruition. That's what this feels like. Interesting. What might you be fighting for because you're not fully aware of this energy? Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Beautiful. Lion. Time to act. Like determination, ferocious, yes. And then bow. You are highly thought of. I'm telling you, my friend, like I really do feel like it's already in motion. Like this dream of yours, like I said, this goal, seeing the bigger picture, it's already in motion. There is something that I think that you may not be seeing about yourself in particular. And I think it has more to do with like this time to act and you're highly thought of. It's like you're wanting to, like again, this determination, this focus, this idea into form, this inner power and strength. Yeah, I don't feel like this is maybe normally your energy, and I think that's part of what the paradox is. This is so cool, Peltu. Okay, well, if these are your energies or feel similar to what you've been trying to go after or achieving, then this is your pile. Let's see how it's been playing out for you. Fulfillment of wishes, 9 of Cups. Ace of Cups in the reverse, love begins. And 2 of Swords, mental conflict. I giggle because it's exactly what I feel like. There's like a disbelief, you know, a disbelief that this is coming true, that this is coming to fruition, that is coming to you, that you're almost like weary of how things are playing out. And you might be in your head about like, can I trust this? Can I not trust this? Is this too fast? Is this too good to be true? You know, so I can see why you may not see this or may not be able to fully trust it yet until maybe something is a little bit more tangible. Maybe that's what you're waiting for. Interesting. Sacral chakra in the reverse. So that creative energy and power, like again, like I said, like it's already here, the same orange, and somehow you're doubting it. Like it's, I don't know how to say, I don't have any other words to put it. Oh my gosh, look at this, crown chakra. Underneath love begins. You know, like your spirit knows that this is right and this is here. This is probably what the paradox is. Like there's something like that you have almost not full tangible proof, but like there's stuff that's in the works where you can legitimately say this is still going to happen. You know, but I feel like there is a fear of like speaking it out too soon or jinxing it in some way. Look at this. And then material and spiritual prosperity. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles. Balanced. Reciprocity. You getting what you need. You know, that prosperity, that material and spiritual. It's awesome, Peltu. Really awesome. The advice I could say based on this so far is don't be afraid of this. Again, I understand and I appreciate your wariness and your caution. And I don't think that that's not necessary. But I do feel like you can trust it a little bit more. Just a little bit more. So when it comes to, we'll get some clarifiers, but when it comes to what you've been still fighting for, you know, maybe some recognition, maybe needing to act more, maybe feeling a little bit, like I said, weary and protective of the energies because you're just not sure. So what would Spirit's advice be to you on how to handle how this is playing out? The World. That's interesting because that was the last card in pile one's tarot card, like it landed in this position, which is interesting. You have the Nine of Pentacles with Love Begins. Look at that. And then the Ace of Cups with mental conflict. I'm telling you, my lovely, look, the fulfillment of wishes, it's like full completion. It's full circle. It is coming to fruition. And what this is bringing you is this money. Like, it's bringing you some sort of stability that you literally are like, I don't know what the heck is going on. It almost feels like there's just like opportunities coming out of left, right, and center. You know, like there's something about, like, it's almost like your sacral chakra is in alignment, but you're almost assuming that it's not. Like, that's what this feels like more than it actually being out of alignment. And this mental conflict, again, you end up tapping into the emotion, which is the intuition, which is the heart energy, right? Which is that knowing, that crown chakra. And to I think, finally just accept, or, yeah, accept it. Oops. Yeah, look at this. Seven of Swords with the sacral chakra. Again, like, worried somebody's going to take something from you that is too good to be true. Maybe you need to still have a strategy. Again, there's something very much, again, protected from negativity. Excuse me, protected from negative forces beyond your control. This is what they're saying here. Like, you don't have to worry. Even though they get it. Like, they get it. Look at this. Three of Swords and the Son of Swords with the crown chakra. Head in the heart, but knows that they still need to move forward, you know? Knows that they have the information that they need. That you're not going to get hurt this time around or screwed over this time. Much wiser. Like I said, the determination is different. Oh, and then you have Judgment and the Sun. Wow. Wow. How beautiful. It's like Judgment Day, quite literally, is what I'm feeling. And then your just rewards. Look at that when that yellow petal came out there with you. You know? Very fitting. Wow, pile 2. So, my lovelies, like, your advice here is to, you know, continue and just trust. Just trust that you will not be affected by any of those thoughts that might be giving you that conflict within you. You know, that you are protected from negative forces. That you do know that this is the time for you, in other words. It is your time. It's judgment. It's your time. That's quite literally it, my lovelies. And then underneath the deck is the Eight of Pentacles, which for me, again, is mastery of craft, mastery of something, continuing to master it also. And again, that hard work that led you into this Nine of Pentacles, you know, that completion of sorts, which leads you back into the sun, like the happiest and brightest card in the deck. So, my lovelies, what is yours already is this illumination of your dream come true, or a particular dream come true, the harnessing of your inner power, you literally bringing an idea into form from something I'm pretty sure that didn't necessarily work out in the past, or was with like the wrong people or the wrong energies, or you just didn't invest properly in whatever way that means for you. And you finally have gotten like a hold on your own jewel, your own gem. And I feel like there's a bigger meaning to this paradox that you guys might have to fill in for me. But there is definitely something very significant about this paradox. Again, I'm more feeling it's like a flip, like a 180 from the person you were and how you lived, or what you believed, or how you created, or how you went about something is changed. And you are now living from the other side, so to speak. Wow, let's get your closing guidance messages. You have the crow, beautiful. What can I learn from observation? Notice. Like, didn't I talk about that in pile 1? with the observation. I talked about that. So Spirit's wanting me to read from the deck, from the book today for your closing messages. Quick messages today, by the way. So I'm reading the dark, and then if anything else pops out, I will. Sometimes noticing is a matter of willingness to see what's right in front of us, even if we'd rather not. If this resonates, explore why. What have you kept hidden, either from others or from yourself? Bringing it into light for reflection may hold a clue for moving forward. Whatever is on your mind today, there's a good chance possible solutions and insights are close by, waiting for you to notice them. So again, it's just about like, just seeing like you're good. Like whatever you've been doing, you're good. You're good. It's coming. Nothing's going to fall apart. You're good. Oh, my beautiful collective pal too. This is amazing. I'm sending you so much love. I hope this reading found you well and it left you even better. And keep watering your lives. Until next time. Ciao. All right, welcome my pal threes who chose the blue petal and the lepidolite. We're going to get started and figure out what is already yours, my lovelies, which will be this side. Here we go. We have number 5, Archangel Chamuel, unconditional love, heart healing, and self-love. I just felt a whole bunch of viewers, or some of you feel like a, yeah, right, or I don't have that yet, or like that's the energy I just got. Okay, weird. And then full moon in Pisces, forgive. So there's 2 energies that I'm getting, my lovelies. I'm getting for some of you guys that you've come to a place, of that unconditional love within self, or have found it with a partner. That is for some of you. For others, I feel like you are healing from past love hurts or like emotionally damaging situations, and are now, I guess, stepping into a state of peace and grace and forgiveness within self and for the situation. But that's just the first energies I'm getting. This is a side note, yeah. So the Outlaw and the Weaver. So what is already yours, my lovely? I feel like you have done the work. This is what this section is. I feel like you have done the work on the self-love journey is what I mean. That you have been healing your heart and forgiving your past versions of self and just past actions and past period. This rebellious nature, or this outlaw, or the version of yourself that was not as commendable as you maybe would like, as you reflect back on the past versions of yourself. However, what you've done, which has led to this heart healing and this unconditional self-love, technically, is this Weaver energy of weaving your past, of the parts of you that you didn't deem admirable, forgave them, and healed that and honored them and accepted them. So even though it may not feel like you're fully done that process, what's already in your energy and what you've already been doing and weaving together is that. That's beautiful. Let's see what you might still be fighting for because you're unaware of this energy. Fair man. Dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Kite. Vacation. And bell, announcement. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so some of you guys might be still fighting for a particular relationship, or this has to do more significantly with a particular relationship, like I said in the beginning. You might be wanting, again, twofold, either to take a personal vacation, and again, within the same vein of that self-love, or we're trying to get away from this particular man in particular, or dealings with this relationship. But there also feels like a sense of waiting for something with this announcement. And again, if this is something that you're still fighting for, maybe you're looking for some sort of recognition or accountability on their part, or something like that, that you might be still like holding on to underneath somehow. Maybe this is a part of you that feels like you need this for closure for some. Like I said, some of you guys who have found it, you're really looking forward to spending some alone time, some one-on-one time with them, and hopefully that you're anticipating that this relationship will further develop into more of a commitment. Wow, okay. So if these are your energies, pile 3, then this reading, or this pile is for you. Let's see how this has been playing out for you. Firm foundation, 4 of Pentacles. Heartache and loss, 3 of Swords. Sorry if you hear my stomach growl. And the waiting game, 2 of Pentacles. Excuse me, 2 of Wands. So my loves, yeah, exactly what I'm feeling here. Like you've now have been and you are creating a firmer foundation for yourself. They're bringing me back to that triangle in his back and here too. And again, like I said, for some of you guys, it's healing from past hurts and whatever has gone on romantically or emotionally. And again, back to this waiting, it's speaking about like waiting for something, this announcement. There's this waiting game either when it comes to the cycles of how you heal, or I'm hearing like what goes around comes around. Like there's something like that. I don't know if that's what you're waiting for, like a karmic retribution of some kind. This is interesting. But it feels like you've already made, like I said, you have that plan in motion. You've been doing the work. You've been really focused on forgiving and forgiveness of situations, like I said, and people and self. So, yeah, which again inevitably leads into this beautiful transformation. That's exactly what's happening here with the Death card. You know, of again and echoing to like the firm foundations. Probably some of it died. Again, there's I don't know what, but there's maybe a 50-50 for both for the people who are watching this. Some of you guys, like, this is the end of something that you're healing over, and some of you guys you're transforming into a new relationship. It just depends on where you are in your circumstances. And then look at this, foundation and achievements, 4 of Wands. Speak about that. Look, you're building it and now you finally get there. That's what it is. After this heartache and loss, after you confronted this situation, self, person, and forgave. And then shadow, like I said, confronted the shadow. I didn't say shadow, but confronted the self. You know, the emotional parts of you, parts of you that you didn't really love, and what you know, your own parts in the demise of certain things, or your own self-sabotaging behavior when it comes to things that you really want to really love or afraid to lose. You know? Wow. So, my lovelies, what's already here is the healing has already begun and it's on its way. So I feel like if you are waiting for some sort of announcement from the other person, or if that deals with another person, I don't think that that should be your focus, is what I'm getting here. Because it's like, what are you still fighting for that because you can't see? It's almost like things are being worked out for you, so you don't have to like push it anymore, or yearn for it in a way that you had before. Like again, like I'm saying, if it's something like closure, I don't feel like, again, it's that waiting game. It's like the cycle has to complete. There's something about them also having to come confront their own shadow before this full transformation can come back in, or be healed in a particular way. I'm not entirely sure, but so sorry, before I get started, what we're gonna find out then for you is, how do they want you to go about this energy? And again, I think my focus is going to be about this announcement. Like, what about this waiting game and announcement? How do they want you to navigate these energies as they're playing out? 2 of Swords. I just heard, do not override your intuition. We have the Father of Swords, King of Swords in the reverse, over heartache and loss. Interesting. You may have had to cut out people kind of bluntly, or that happened to you. It happened kind of abrupt, and it may have to do with an air sign, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. the Devil in reverse. Because I was just asking in my head, but what do you want them to do about that? Like, and then the Daughter of Wands. So, my loves, what I'm feeling here about what they want you to do here is to, again, follow your intuition and continue to follow your intuition. Let go and release anything that needs to be cut out from you that is not helping you or aiding in your healing or making you feel joy to some degree. And this waiting game here, it's like no longer waiting. That's what I'm feeling, this devil energy. This is sort of attachment to a particular outcome, to feel vindicated in some way. That's the focus where you don't need to put any of your energy there. Because they're coming in, you know, with passion and force, meaning spirit, with force to allow this transformation to be as complete as possible in this time, in this go around. And then we have Seven of Cups in the reverse. Sorry. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Like I said, like there's no confusion. The choice is made. Like you know that this needs to happen for that for that foundation and achievements. Jeez. And that is the Father of Pentacles. I'll be right back. On foundations and achievements, right? Like strong, solid, stable. And then, beautiful, the Nine of Pentacles on the Moon. So again, for a good chunk of you, I feel like it's you getting over a situation and feeling now back in your skin, confident, stable, like we talked about, transformed in a way. Again, it's still a process of healing. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not all done. You're still weaving this. You're still weaving the parts of it that just, that still are, you know, stingy. But again, like the choice has already been made. You already follow the intuition and cut out anything that's not going to meet you where you need to be met. And then beautiful, High Priestess. Keep into that sense of deep knowing and judgment. Yeah, my love, I feel like everything's going to work out in your favor. I just feel like they're saying to you, try not to keep the focus on waiting for some announcement or news from this person. Just keep doing you, and the universe will give you that closure in a different way, if it's not in the way of actual words. Okay, let's see your closing guidance, my beautiful collective. So before I get there, sorry, what's already yours, it's here. We talked about this. Yes, okay, yeah. We did this unconditional healing, this heart healing, this self-love. You've replenished it. So don't give back to the energy that took it. Okay. Beautiful. Bald eagle soar. Am I ready to be seen? Good question. Are you? Pile 3. After all this healing, is it that time? Is that why you may be wanting to make an announcement? Maybe that's what it is. You want to make the announcement that I'm here and ready to fly? Or you might be shying away because you're still holding on to something, you know? Okay. Spirit wants me to read from the book. Okay. You're doing great. Keep going and don't give up. When self-doubts weigh us down, the thought of taking flight and being seen for who we really are may keep us grounded. Yeah. Even when we receive flashes of insight, we might second-guess ourselves amidst the sensory and information overload of the modern world. We may fear being misunderstood, drawing too much attention to ourselves, or that others will accuse us of trying to rise above the situation we're born into. We need role models, including you. When we witness another chasing dreams, being authentic, or telling the truth, it can activate our own bravery. Today you are being called to soar with Bald Eagle. Whether to inspire yourself or others, only time will tell. Have the courage to take flight and find out no matter who's watching. That's it. No matter who's watching. No matter who. You fly and soar, my beautiful collective. I'm sending you so much love. I hope this reading found you well, and I hope it left you in a better place. Until next time, please keep watering your lives. Ciao.